Hey everyone, we are very, very sorry about that. We are back here at Dreamhack Winter 2013, and so we did not get the cue from our admin that the game had started. So the game has started. So there you go. Really sorry about that, everyone. I mean, there's not much more to really say about that, but in any case, though, let's go ahead and just talk about what we're seeing here. I mean, overall, Eyeballers seem to be completely outmatched by aAa. 181 to 72, and I guess we just got the call from our admin again saying that it's not live. So I don't know what. I mean, anyway,
it isn't live.
I guess it isn't live. Apparently, our production crew just told us it's not live. So it is what it is.
So we panicked.
I panicked, man. I almost lost my lunch. You know, I was so mad. I was raging. Of course, you know, we here production, not much we could do. We just got to get the calls from the admin side. So yeah, you know, a little April Fool's joke. Hey, I'll see you guys. No, but yeah, so it seems like the match is gonna start up now. I almost just went ballistic, but I'm glad because I was about to say aAa are beating these guys 181 to 70.
That was a big aspect.
That was like a huge lead. That's insane.
Yeah, I'm glad that isn't. Actually.
Okay, well, I'm happy now. So I'm happy, you should be happy, we're all happy.
We're all good. So everyone that was getting angry,
yeah,
take a chill pill.
I'm pretty sure there were quite a bit of people.
I was angry. I'm not gonna lie. I wanna see this.
Yelled at the admin. Yeah. So we don't know if this next one that's restarting is live just yet, but well, okay, so it is live. So what we do know is that I mean, right now aAa, they're currently leading this series 1-0, and based off of that last game on Zavad, that last round, that aAa squad, a completely different team from what we saw in the first round, Benson.
Yeah, completely. They pretty much did exactly what you said, and as we hop into the action now, you know, the big thing for me is how are aAa going to play. They have that advantage. They have the first map won. That's under their belts. They've managed to do that against Eyeballers, who are a formidable opponent. But this map, very close quarter gunfight. This definitely favors Eyeballers a lot more in my eyes. We saw Eyeballers actually win this map by over 100 tickets in the first side yesterday. So don't be surprised to see a similar thing happen again. Yeah,
that's right. Operation Locker is a very intense map here, as it seems as if, you know what, Zanks and the crew are going to be able to win C-handedly now. And they win that gun battle, so that means outside it's theirs. Excuse me, as Raiden now is going to be the team that we're going to be, or Raiden, we're going to hop on board with him from aAa. He's going to be there for the pickup on his teammate Tom. They're going to try and see if they can make moves inside. There's going to be one player in that back packages hallway, and another one right by the mid hallway as well. Raiden's going to be there for the cap. It's going to be a guy going in. That's going to be Scar. Gets taken out as he tried to foolishly challenge on that one. aAa are currently going to be down, but only for a little bit, as they do manage to have 2 flags, or I thought they had 2 flags. It seems like they're losing B, and it seems like they have 4 members actually around that vicinity as well. Let's see how Sife's going to be able to handle this one with his team.
Both A and B currently neutral. Looks like it is going to be aAa that pick up a B flag.
There we go.
Sife needs to go big. They are going to manage to pick up that flag as well, so nice play from them. It looked like Eyeballers were coming out early with that aggression. It's what Eyeballers need to do, but now aAa just going to try and clamp down on it. However, watch out for that A flag. Looks like Eyeballers are going to get their hands on it again.
Yeah, but if we take a look, 3 members, as a matter of fact, for Eyeballers, but there's going to be one on the flank. That was going to be Raiden. Sife is going to be there as well, trying to see if he can connect with anything, but he can't quite connect just yet. Shots exchanged. It's going to be Zanks as he opts to drop back and gets hit with the nade. That's going to brighten up his screen quite a bit there and could impede his vision just a tad, but he is going to have teammates there for support.
Just a little bit.
Tad.
Just a smidgen.
Blinded the crap out of me, so, you know, I don't know. Then again, though.
Probably did the same for everybody at home, but still, aAa losing that C flag right now. That's not good news for them. Eyeballers 184 to 170 the lead. This is the first half of the second map. If you are just tuning in, it was aAa that managed to take the first map earlier on, and they did so in quite comfortable style, I would say. You know, it got a little bit close in that first side, but the second side, aAa played it just perfectly, and you know, they were off to a good start in the second map, but now it is Eyeballers with control.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, despite the fact that Eyeballers have control, though, I like how aAa have opted to just continue to be, you know, reserved. They're not trying to go, and you don't want to be too reserved, granted, but they have the cut here, and it seems like aAa's going to be able to find one player. There is going to be another one around the side, though, so they are going to have to think about doubling back because they see C is being taken over. So look for Scythe to go massive here for his team. One Dorito making his way over, another one's going to be right below him. Scythe's going to expect to see players actually hopping on B any second now, and he's going to go right for the usual areas. And instead of opting to jump down, he's going to go from the back staircase. So this is going to look good for him.
That's a really smart decision. Just go around that back staircase. He's going to see one to the left, checks the right-hand side as well. Good initiative coming from him, and aAa now with B and C control. This is where they want to be in this game. But you know, the big thing is how do they generate a big enough lead to guarantee the win? Because that's what they need to do at this point. You know, aAa is continuously pushing and being aggressive. And you know, aAa, they want to put this out of contention as soon as they possibly can.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, though, Benson, there is no clear way. If you look here, I mean, they're losing C now. At this point, it's just about them getting their bearings together. They just need to find something. Find something that's going to be working for them. Tom's going to be looking. He has eyes over here right by this packages area. One guy actually by metal detectors. He's going to get picked off now as they do manage to form this wall here. And Tom is just going to continue to defend this with his team as one player from Eyeball is going to push in. It's going to be Jaeger Daniel. He picks up one on Clisset, and he's able to get the double there with the RGO impact. That's going to be huge. Getting those 2 kills. Nice play from Tom.
Going up big for his team. They're only 4 and 5 right now.
That's what we needed from him, though, man. He was struggling in that last one.
Yeah, he really didn't have the best of time, but for now, just seeing if he can try and get his head back into this game. 145 to 150, so aAa, they have just removed Eyeball's initial lead from the start of this first 5 minutes of gameplay. And it looks like for the first time in the game, they're actually going to go into the lead.
Yep, this is it here. So he's going to find Gross Fall. Tom needs to win this gun battle, opting to back up and call for his teammates for support. Zanks is going to challenge over in the mid-tunnel. Gross, nice double from Tom. That was going to be huge as he was able to net himself a sweet double, moving in, getting another one, and he was able to clear it out with his team. Tom is on a roll here as he is 7 and 5, but goodness gracious, Benson, what a play out of him to get control for his team.
That was huge play. He picked up a fantastic 2-piece in the hole, then 2 assists coming in from that A flag, and that has held the A flag for aAa, and that has allowed them to just manage to get a 10-point lead. And you know, 10 points may sound like nothing, but in a game that can be as close as this, that is huge. As Tom continuing his rampage. When was the last time he died? It's got to be a couple of minutes ago. He's probably on about a...
He got 4 kills in a row.
Yeah, 4 kill streak right now for him, and he's just playing out of his mind.
And he's going to go here and cap this objective, too. Let's actually stay with Tom until he dies. Let's see.
He isn't going to die.
I don't want to jinx him, so you just did that.
I just did. I gave him the Wuju.
All right, well, hopefully that's not the case. I want to see Tom continue to perform like this. Finds Grossfall on the other side. Their shots exchange, calls out to his teammate, and he does get picked off finally. Looking at Enox here as he will be charging over by the packages tunnel. And he does find one, or packages hallway, of course. Let's find one player. He is going to be able to flip that, and they were going to go for the trip. If they were able to stop C, that could have been a trip, but that's not going to happen. But they are going to be spawning out here. Now, let's see if Raiden is going to be able to get a stop here on about 4 players. They're going to be pushing aggressively through packages. Not going to happen. Raiden gets stopped.
On board with Drunks now, 11 and 8. aAa with A and B, they are controlling these 2 flags. This is what they did in that second half of the last game. If you remember, they did it so well. Did not allow Eyeballers any moment to breathe. As Enox picks up one in the corridor. Actually goes for the squad revive as well. Can he try and cut the flag? There's going to be the second kill. That was on Grossfall. Nice play coming from Enox. And this is why aAa doing really well right now, Golden Boy. They're getting those clutch kills.
Yeah,
those clutch kills when they need to make them, they're the kills they get. They may not be necessarily getting the most kills, but they are getting the clutch ones.
Oh my goodness, they're just all pinned in. Eyeballers all pinned in over by B. And although they have managed to cap it, it is getting flipped yet again. That is going to make the spawn a little bit random here, a little bit sporadic. So we're going to see how this works for them as they are losing A, though. So I don't like this. I don't like this play too much. Probably let them have it. You have quite the lead here. You have about a 40-ticket advantage almost. I did not see the reason in pushing in. But again, you know, I'm sitting here, they're sitting there. So we'll see if this is going to pan out for them. Drunk is going to get picked off now. Tom is going to be the one we're hopping on board with. He's been having quite the game, 11 and 7.
He has. Meanwhile, though, Scar has capped that flag for Eyeball. It's going to be the B flag, so Tom needs to try and do a bit of a... Oh, he's going rock climbing right now is what he's doing. I like that position a lot. He should be able to pick up Grossfall. Doesn't manage to do so. Taken out from the side. A and B currently in control of Eyeballers.
All 5 down.
They're going for C flag as well. This is exactly what Eyeballers need.
Yeah, that's right. Eyeballers, we're going to jump over to them as Zanks is going to be inside of A. Taking a look here, they do manage to get the trip cap. All spawning by B. That's going to leave Scar by himself here to defend. I don't know if he's good. I think they're just going to give that one up, which, yes, they are going to give that up. And let's see if Scar's going to be able to pick off a couple players here. I mean, of course, you know, there could be a guy running foolishly, but this is going to be kind of like their trump card in the instance that they're able to get maybe 3 down, maybe push Scar in and try and see if we can get a cap.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Because right now, A and C in control of Eyeballers, like we said, and they're just happy to play like this. And here goes Scar.
There you go.
He's going to at least neutralize it minimum. That's going to stop any amount of points. He's not going to go for the cap. He's just trying to bait someone out. He's done that perfectly. Can he pick up Scythe? Should be able to. Very simple kill. Now going to drop back down on that B flag, trying to cap it for himself. Meanwhile, A and C all being contested at the same time, and Eyeballers may actually lose control of this game. Yeah,
I mean, if they're not careful, but they do manage to get C, so that's going to be good for them. Granted, they are going to be ideally, you want A and B, I think, in this situation. You want A and B to hold that down, and that's exactly what aAa is aware of, so that's why they're charging after A and B. Jaeger Daniel coming from the outside here. Let's see what he's going to be able to do now as the boys in Eyeballers. They're going to be spawning out over here. Either that or they're going to spawn on their teammates. So they are able to get this A control yet again, but Zanks, he can't do it, is right, and is going to be there for a stop. And of course, guys, we want to always know what you're thinking. Make sure you're voting out there. Vote for your favorite team. Instructions to do so are on the screen right there. You just got to type out the !I and !AAA into the Twitch chat. That will then send you over to Twitter where you can vote. And currently, aAa have the fan vote 63 to 37.
That's a huge lead there, to be honest, and it was a 10-point game. However, aAa were able to hop on 2 flags and just increase and extend the lead. 16 points now. Eyeball is going to get control of A and C, and Golden Boy, this looks like it's going to be another one of those legendary games, which goes down to the final few seconds.
Oh, well, this is wouldn't have it any other way here, Ben. Especially one of our last semifinals matches before we make our way to the Dream Arena. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm down with it.
I'm Jiggy.
All right, that was popular like 18 years ago, dude.
Hey. I'm bringing it back, okay?
You do it, man.
I will.
I believe in you. All right, so A and B are actually, wait a minute. Eyeballers actually able to cap A and C now, and let's see if they can force their way over to B, but instead, we're going to hop over to aAa because they're going to be the team in the lead currently right there. You can see it. Let's see if they're going to start making moves, and aAa have lost somebody. That's not going to be a good look for them.
That's going to be devastating. Eyeballers now trying to get themselves back into the lead. However, the C flag is being taken. aAa trying to hang on for dear life. B flag is being taken away from aAa though, so Eyeballers are going to come out of that trade-off with the advantage, still with the 2 flag to 1 lead. C flag's being taken away from aAa as well. Tom's going to be left alive all by himself. Not going to be much he can do, although he does actually pick up the kill there on that C flag, holding that down. That's a crucial kill. That's going to extend aAa just a little bit, but they need that 5th player back in the game.
Yeah, they need that 5th player, and they need to be able to get this cap at least, you know, somewhere. Let's see where they're going to be working. So Tom working by himself on C, knowing that the 3 members of aAa could very well opt to just get aggressive on this A flag. That seems to be the case here. Scythe, we're going to hop on board with him. He's pushing up. Finds Clisset right in front of him. And they do get their teammate back. It's going to be Raiden. And again, that's a big player. Yeah, they need him in this game.
Can't afford to have him drop out. He's such a crucial role to their success, but you know, he's joined back, and Eyeballers are going to have the lead now by 10 tickets, and how's that going to affect his mental game? Something you so rightfully pointed out yesterday. It will have an effect, as right now, let's have a look at Scythe and the aAa boys. You know, they are down. They're not out just yet, though, but they do need to try and get themselves into their objective.
Yeah, they need something, and working from C is very difficult coming from the outside. I mean, you have 3 tunnels that you got to work with, right? That can easily be stopped if you're not careful. And at this point, it seems as if aAa, they just can't quite seem to get it together here. They were looking so good at the start of the game, but this time around, you know, again, with Raiden dropping out, that's kind of knocked their momentum quite a bit.
Eyeball is doing a great job trying to defend the A flag. Going to be under contention once again. Tom is coming in from behind. He may be able to actually just lock this down, but he needs to be careful because that C flag, they need to hold on to C. This is a perfect position to be in. They have that A and C that they can try and trap at B, but there's going to be 2 players from the opposition team making their way towards C. So now if I'm aAa, you either need to go back to that C flag quickly or you need to push that B flag hard.
Well, Tom is going to be there for the connection, and he does manage to get it. They are losing A. That is very certain. There's going to be one player left. That is going to be Enox. He needs to win this gun battle. He is going to have a teammate there for support. It is going to be Jaeger Daniel, and he gets stopped. But that is going to actually give his teammate that opportunity to get res. And they are going to be able to move in on this and cap it. But they are being trip capped at this point in time. If they do manage to get A and B, that will lock them outside or leave them outside in the cold. Of course, we'll see now. 15 tickets remaining to 48 tickets. aAa are not in the best of positions right now.
No, aAa really did just take full advantage of that trip cap, just milked as many points as they possibly could. And aAa just slowly starting to bleed away. 8 tickets remaining, 7 tickets remaining now. You know, 48-point lead isn't massive. aAa can definitely still come back from it, but they need to just do exactly what you said going into the second half of the first game. You know, just get those 2 flags and play for that with just 1 ticket left. That is going to be all she wrote. And I believe that's going to be a 48-ticket advantage. I
mean, you had a 42-ticket advantage in Zavad. So
no, it was 48.
Oh, it was 48?
Both games have been 48 ticket advantages to aAa's.
Really?
aAa's lost the first game. Are they going to lose the second game as well? That's the question.
Wow. All right.
That just shows you it's not the biggest lead. It really isn't. I mean, aAa came back from it in the first game. They can easily do it again now.
Can disappear in a heartbeat, of course. So let's see here what is going to happen as we have aAa again in that same exact situation, Benson.
Exactly the same.
Pretty crazy when you think about it.
Yeah, aAa, they can definitely do it. They've done it once before. They obviously picked up that first map, which, you know, has given them just a little bit of foundation to their potential success. The question is, who's going to join Fnatic in that grand final later on?
Either way, it's going to be a great game. Doesn't matter who it is.
That's
I mean,
sure.
Eyeballers, you know, they haven't played against Fnatic. aAa is going to get revenge against Fnatic. I mean, either way, you got a great story to tell.
Yeah.
And then you have Fnatic who haven't lost an event on LAN. So that's another thing that you gotta remember about. You know. So now we are going to be starting the second side here, as it will flip, and they're going to be playing the other side here. I gotta say, I want to follow aAa because the pressure is going to be on them to kick things off.
Yeah. Managed to do this comeback once already in this semifinal.
Is the comeback real, Benson?
Well, they've already done it once. You can't bet against them. They've already done it once. They have already done it once. Now, you need to give them a word of wisdom before the game starts. You did it last time. It worked.
Honestly,
hit him with the knowledge bombs,
the word of wisdom for me is just make sure that they can connect to the server. Honestly, that's it, man. Just make sure that the network holds up.
That's the word of wisdom.
Yeah, that's the word of wisdom. There isn't really much to do.
aAa,
I mean, both
make
teams,
sure you connect.
Both teams have a different approach, right? One team prefers to go after C and B or C and A to lock the other team all the way back by the prison side over here, where actually the boys in the blue team, eyeballers spawn. And the other team, you know, aAa, they prefer to go after A and B and then lock them outside and just force them to pick through 3 different entranceways. So, you know, we'll see here. Maybe a switch up will be in order. Who knows? But who is going to win this first exchange? Who's going to actually start the bleed here, as C is going to be contested? And it is going to be Eyeballers. Eyeballers do manage to take it. Let's see if aAa can respond in turn. There is going to be 1 player, 2 players over there. Ghostfall is going to be by himself. He was the last man left alive in his squad, and he's defending C like a champ.
To be honest with you, aAa don't really have much of a chance unless they start off strong. That was the key to their success in that last second half. If you remember, Golden Boy, they came out very, very fast. They generated themselves a 40-point lead straight off the bat. And right now, that is not happening. It's actually Eyeballers who, they're in complete control. They're pushing for that trip cap. They are losing B, though. So do watch out for that. aAa desperate to try and get some points. Yeah, but you know what? Eyeballers, they're winning.
aAa is winning their gunfights right now. I mean, if you look here, everyone has a kill on the other side. Granted, I guess I should shut up because there's only 1 player, Clisset, who doesn't have the kills right now. But, you know, aAa can very well answer back. It's again, not out of the realm of possibility, as I love to say. So let's see here what is going to happen. As we're taking a look at Clisset's screen, he's waiting to see if anyone's going to push in. Not much going on in his area. Oh, he is going to find 1 player. Shots exchange, backing up. And now it seems as if aAa is going to get aggressive and push up on C, so they are going to be able to win that one. But Clisset now getting smart, pushing B.
Yeah, nice play coming from him. If you're a little bit confused about what that plus 48 on your screen actually means, if Team aAa drop below 48 tickets in this second side, that will be GG. It will be mathematically impossible, and that's going to be Eyeballers tying up this semi-final 1 map apiece and going to a 3rd and final map. Only seems fitting. These 2 teams have been so hard to separate all semi-final long.
Yep.
But aAa don't count them out yet. They've already come back from that 48-point deficit, ironically, in the first map of the semi-final.
Yep, that's right. And now A and B is going to go to Eyeballers here as they're going to be anticipating activity. Jaeger Daniel is going to get taken out by Enox. And Clisset now on your screen, going over after Enox, able to connect with that one. Making moves on the isolation halls here. And he is going to be able to capture B, so this is going to be a good look here for this team, but he's taking way too many shots. And it seems like we do have a Twitter update for you guys, so we want to know what is going on. Who are you voting for when it comes to this game? Because it has been an uncomfortably close game if you're a fan of either team. So we will see in just a second when the results come up. Make sure you're voting, of course. And, oh, we got some pushback from Eyeballers. I like that.
I like it. 45-55. Still in favor of aAa, though. So the aAa fans coming out in full force, and they're going to need that right now because they are currently behind in the second semi-final. In the second map, Eyeballers 167 to 152. B flag was in the contestation. aAa not going to be able to clamp that down, and Eyeballers, they are playing out of their minds right now. Really are picking up key kills. And, you know, big reason for their success right now is Grossful, currently 9-4. He's having a fantastic game.
Yeah, let's actually go ahead and hop over to Grossfall here. I mean, he is just, like you said, on the money, playing great, doing what needs to be done, and honestly, you just can't argue with it.
Yeah, doing the dirty work really for his team, and it looks like now he realizes that with a couple of flags in contention, he's going to try and jump on this B flag. Yep. Has it neutral? Is he going to be able to cap it? Squad spawning on him as well. That's going to help him out just a tad. And it looks like Eyeballs are going to get control of B. They have control of C. Someone drops down. That's going to be Scythe. He makes small work of him. Actually getting the squad assist. Can't get a kill. One more in front of him. Drunks, how you doing, bud? I'm going to get the kill. Can he find Tom as well? It's going to be crazy play. Nades dodging it like Neo from the Matrix. He's going to have to just get out of there. Only 11 HP. Does not want to charge that. Needs some help, though, on that B flag because they cannot afford aAa to grab that.
Yeah, they really can. I mean, if they're able to do that and get them in that comfortable trap that aAa really enjoys, which so far has been A and B, and just because it seems like they know how to play that a lot better than playing A and C.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because certain teams do certain traps better than others. But Jaeger Daniel, man, he is just keeping it alive over here. And while the nades are flying in, finally he gets picked off, but there was just a lot of resistance in his regard. Now, Zanks, he's going to find someone over here by B. B is going to be neutralized. Zanks dropping down, looking, seeing. He's going to find Scythe, winning hit with the hip fire. That's going to be huge for his team.
Yeah, that's massive play coming from him. aAa look like they're going to try and jump on that B flag. Meanwhile, in fact, that's actually going to be the trip cap coming from Eyeballers.
Oh, boy.
They were too late to the party on that B flag. aAa, nothing they can do, and Eyeballers just going to try and extend their lead. That trip cap, even though it's only going to be for a couple of seconds, it is crucial. It's going to be just taking down that aAa points. However, C looks like aAa are going to grab control of that, so that's going to leave Eyeballers all alone at that A flag. But, a little bit of damage done there. And aAa getting very close to that 48 ticket point mark.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, and this is the dangerous area here. We got to remind you guys, if it goes to 48 tickets, that's pretty much going to be, it goes below 48 tickets, that's it for aAa in game number 2. And looking around, Enox trying to stay up. He's going to have some teammates there. That's where I actually spawn up on him.
I just saw Scar get the dirtiest pistol switch.
Oh,
that was nasty. I feel like I need to go for a shower.
Well, B is actually getting flipped by whom? Let's see here, Benson. Bring up your tabletop.
I'll have a look at the tabletop.
That's what your job is.
All right. Well, C is currently going in favor of Eyeballers. They've hopped on there. A lot of aggression going on the A flag, but good defensive work coming from Eyeballers. They've actually shut down 3 aAa players that pushed that A flag, so Eyeballers in full control of this. They have that C-A combination, and that really is going to force that B spawn for aAa. And, when you're spawning out at B, it's so tough for you to really try and get any map control, but Tom has fought his way through, and he's going to be on that C flag. Yeah,
if he is able to cap this one, there's going to be no one, actually going against him here.
Yeah, he's got that.
He's by himself, so that's going to be good here, but they are going to be losing B. Now, if you're Tom, what do? Do you try and stay up, or you try and work with your team on this one? There is someone capping it presently, capping B, and Enox does not seem to make a move. It's actually going to be Scar going for the cap, and Raiden, he needs to find someone. He is going to find that one guy who was capping it, and they're going to be losing C now. And again, this has just been a story, what we've been seeing here. Every time Eyeballers, you think, all right, this is it. aAa is going to be able to come back because Eyeballers aren't careful. They, Eyeballers just surprise the crap out of you and manage to flip something and, flip the flag and stay alive.
Yeah, that's the key to their success has just been staying alive. But now, aAa have A and B. That's going to force Eyeballers spawning outside. Can they try and reduce the lead that's been made? Doesn't look like it because A is currently flashing on the top of your screen. And that's going to mean Eyeballers, they're on that flag again.
Yeah, actually, aAa ended up losing 4 players in that exchange. And there's going to be another. Oh, that was dirty. 1 HP, dude. That was what Scythe managed to survive by. Insane. He could have breathed on him and he would have killed him. Oh, my goodness. Somehow managing to stay alive there. Gotta respect Scythe for that. There is going to be a player challenging, but his teammates are going to be there for the connection. 2 down for each team. 127 to 90 now. Again, to remind you, that 48 ticket mark that we see, if it ever pops up for the red team for aAa, that is it. It's over. 40
tickets away. So it could soon become a reality if Eyeballers can keep the pressure on, and they've done it so well throughout this game, holding on to a 2 flag to 1 advantage as much as they possibly could. They have it again.
Winning this battle by B too, which I think is crazy, Benson. They had like 3 players here actually pushing forward, and yet there's just nothing that they could seem to do.
Yep, that's just Eyeballers playing out of their minds. You got Grossful 16 and 11, Zinx 15 and 8, and Scar 17 and 9. 3 players putting up some serious digits for that team, and
all 5 down.
It doesn't look like there's really going to be anything aAa can do.
Yeah, that's right. And Drunk off the respawn. Let's go ahead and actually give some love here to the Eyeballers crew. And they are continuing to tack away at this lead, you know, little by little. It seems like they're going to get there. Eyeballers came up and, you know, they showed up, I should say, in this one. In that Zavat 311 matchup that we just saw, you know, we thought, man, Eyeballers, they definitely have this. This is theirs for the taking. And in the second half, you know, they just fell apart. I don't know what happened. Now this time around, we're seeing the consistency that we expect out of Eyeballers.
Yeah, they really have played this so well. Every time they've lost a flag, they just simply rotate back to the home flag of aAa, playing it like champs. There's less than 10 tickets remaining for Team aAa, so that's when you've got to start thinking about hitting that respawn button as well. You need to be very, very cautious. You need some good revives coming in from your team, but more importantly, you need to cap more than just your home flag. There's 119 tickets still remaining for Eyeballers. That is a huge task. That's essentially, what, 9 to 118 at this point when you think of it like that. To be honest, I can't see any way of aAa coming back into this game.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one, especially with the way Grossfall and Zanks have been playing, and even when you add Scar to that as well, 17 and 11, his teammates have also just been performing very well too. So it was a pretty solid game. I mean, kills-wise, not much of a difference here, but you know what? Eyeballers is able to stay alive that little bit more than aAa have given them an opportunity to go in there, get a couple more double caps, you know, get those 2 caps on, like, you know, A and C, which have been something they've been doing quite a bit. Clisset's going to move in, able to take him out. And with that said, ticking away, they're not respawning. Drunk's going to be alone LMS in this situation. And Enox, that's it. Game. GG. Congratulations to Eyeballers, as they are now going to be forcing a game number 3. Whew. Finally.
I know, right? First game of the day was a game, well, first game of the tournament was a game 3 thriller. Looks like this one is going to go similar as well, as Eyeballers, you know, they make it mathematically impossible for aAa to pick up that map. So that's going to be 1 apiece now.
That's right, guys. So there you have it. Good game to Eyeballers, as they're going to probably close out the remaining time, remaining game, I should say. But we obviously don't need to see the rest of that one, as it is going to be over. And the players are actually going to be leaving the lobby, so that's going to do it there. All right, guys, so we are going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have game number 3 between these 2 teams. Who is going to go and face Fnatic in the Dream Arena? Find out in just a bit.